Hi everyone, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. I have two more junk journals to share with you today. These are a little bit different from the ones in the previous video. They are a little bigger, as you can see, maybe. Yeah. And they are semi-decorated. So you'll see once I get into it what I mean by that. But semi meaning that I didn't make any journaling cards or tags or embellishments that come out. But the pages are a little bit more decorated than the previous two. So these have more of a style, whereas the other ones are more plain, so that way you can add your own style. So let's get into it. So I did... well, let's see. Let's go with this one first. This one here is made with Tim Holtz paper. And so the cover, this and the back, it was all one sheet. And then I added this little sticker here. Not really a sticker, but a little tag. That I made on my computer. Basically what I did is I typed a bunch of words out on my computer, printed them out, but I typed it in this font. It kind of looks like the old typewriter font in a way. And then I coffee dyed the paper that it was on, and when I want a word I just cut it out and then back it onto some cardstock for a little bit more strength. So this one, it has 60 pages, which is front and back, and closes with a sari silk ribbon that comes right off if you want to put this in an actual traveler's notebook, or you can keep it tied if you're using it as a standalone journal. So on the front here, I have a little bit of lace trim on the front and on the back cover. And then inside, oh, you know what? There is some tags in here. So possibly we might find some throughout here. I just thought there wasn't any, but okay, so there is. And this is just one of the 3x4 cut aparts from the collection. And it tucks right behind this little bird. And then I have some of these cool and funky buttons. And then up here, this is actually you can tuck something up under there. I don't know, because it's only glued here and here, so there you go. Oh, you don't have to. You can just journal on it. But I did leave it open just in case you did want to tuck anything up under there. And here's just a little, oh, this is the sari silk ribbon, and then I just added 2 buttons on top. Oh, and look, another tag. Huh, would you look at that? Okay, so I take it back. We might find some tags in there, but I know with this one, I'm pretty sure there isn't any. But then again, you never know. When we open it, we don't know what we're going to find. So another cut apart from the collection, and this is a fabric pocket, and I got this fabric from Selena's shop, and Selena has a shop on Etsy called Amore Fabrics, which I absolutely love. And I got a bunch of material from her. And here is the, what is this, a 3x3 or 2x2? Hold on. A 2x2 cut apart from the collection that I sewed onto the fabric, and then I sewed the fabric onto the page. So there's that. And I absolutely love Tim Holtz and Tim Holtz paper. So beautiful. It's almost like you don't want to put anything on to cover it up, because it's just so nice to look at. Okay, and here is another little tuck spot there. On this side, on the reinforced holes, I tied some yarn through it just to make it look a little different, interesting. And there's the back of the yarn there. And here you can see when I was drying the paper, I stuck some doilies on it, and then it leaves the impression in while it dries. And here's a side tuck, and it's a little bit of ribbon, and then on top of the ribbon is a cut apart that I had in my collection. It says, "Time has a wonderful way of showing us what really matters." Is that even in focus? There we go. So I thought that was nice, and it sort of went with the collection. So you can tuck something behind there, or you could write something secretive and then have that go over it. So another pattern paper. Here is a little material or fabric ruffle ribbon. And on these I did this little blue lace trim into each one, tied each into the whole reinforcers. And I made a little birdie sitting on a little wire or a branch. This is some yarn that I glued down, and then I glued the bird over and try to make it look like they were sitting or standing on the yarn. I thought that was kind of cute. And here, this page flips out, but then there's a pocket on the inside here. It's another fabric pocket with a little 2x2 cutout. If you can see that. And yep, it had a tag in it. And then we just have a little lace trim on that page. And just a little tidbits collage, little leftover ribbon and stuff that I just glued down and stuck a button on top. And this is the middle of the signature. And on each side are little tuck spots. So there's a pocket here, and then there's a pocket on that side. And another tag with a fabric pocket and a cut apart. And again, there's a little blue lace ribbon. And this was actually on one of the sheets, so I cut it out because, I don't know, I just like the way this image looked. And then I sewed only on 2 of the sides, so that way it makes a tuck spot. And another little material ribbon. And here is a flip out, and on there, this is some lace. It's like lacy material, sort of. I don't know what it is, actually. It's not even lace. It's material, embroidered material or something. I don't know. But it's a pocket. It's a pocket now. And I did the same one on this paper too. That's that same material slash ribbon slash lace slash embroidery doodah, and the line paper that's not really lined anymore because the coffee sucked the lines out of it, and tuck spot there, flip out here, and here's just some fabric. I was going to do another pocket, but I thought I'd do something different, so it's a little fabric tip-in, and it's lined, or it's sewed with lace on top. Oh, and here's another one of the words I made. It says lovely, and a little Tim Holtz flower. And then there is the back. So that is the first one, and this is, we can call this the Tim Holtz notes insert. And then this one was extra fun to make. It is a fabric cover. So this is one fabric, this was another fabric, and then this was, I don't know if I have more of it lying close to me, which I don't think so. Oh yeah, I do. It's actually, I don't know if you can see that, lacy ribbon that's embroidered with these little flowers on them, but I backed it on some of this type of material so it wasn't so see-through. And then, let me just take this off. Sorry, silk ribbon closure. See, so I backed it on there, and then I put the whole thing so you can't see where the two materials meet. So I thought that was a little different. So that is fabric, but the inside of it is paper. So the fabric tucks over, but then the paper's on top of it. And I didn't put any pockets on the inside here because I just kind of, I don't know, left it blank because I liked the way it looked. So where's my little tucky doodah? Okay, so obviously we have a tuck spot here. And then on the top there, we'll have a little, I'm going to sit down now, so I hope I stay in focus, in frame, I mean. Material ribbon with a little brown button on top. And on these hole reinforcers, I put some, that's going into focus, dyed, what is that? Oh, seam binding. Yeah, I've dyed some seam binding a while back, and I have a bunch left over, so I used it in this book. And again, we have material ruffle and a pocket right there. And here's something fun. I did a little bit of layering, so there's lace. There's a little ticket. It's a Tim Holtz ticket. Actually, I might have actually cut it out of the paper. I think I did actually. Yeah, I did cut it out of the paper. And then I just layered some other trim on top of it. And this here is actually a little pocket that you can tuck stuff into, maybe. I'm sitting at the wrong angle. All right, let me stand up again. Well, maybe not. Oh my, who thought it'd be so hard? Okay, there we go. So it is a pocket that you can tuck something into. And then I just lined the bottom with some lace. And here, a nice little tuck like that. And then some material ruffle ribbon down at the bottom. And this I also cut out from a piece of the paper and sewed around. And here's a itty bitty tuck right here, a little pocket, but there's plenty of place to journal on this, and then you can tuck something small down there. And this on the bottom here, there's lace, and this is a Tim Holtz flower, and I thought it was open. Is it open? Oh, it is, yeah. So you can tuck something inside there. And this is a little pocket to put something small inside. My tag won't even fit, but fabric pocket. Again, the fabric is from Selena's shop. Some more of the seam binding. Here's a little quarter page. And then up here, you can tuck something under that. And this I also cut out from the paper sheet and backed it with just a little bit of trim. And this, I have no idea what this was. I had a bunch of scraps on my desk after I was doing some other pockets and stuff. And so basically I just gathered up the scraps, laid them down, put a stitch right through it, and then topped it with a little button. I didn't want to waste anything, and it's sort of like a long collage. Here, this is the middle of the signature. This side flips out, and this side there's a little tucked hide little things in on that side there. And another fabric ribbon. And here you can tuck something under that. Oh, it'd be nice if I could actually get into frame. And this is from a Tim Holtz ephemera pack. The same one I think that all the flowers came in, the flowers from before. And then on the top I just have a little bit of extra sari silk ribbon with the button. And here is some more. I love this lace. It is actually this lace here that I just kind of gathered up and then I stitched. And then I stuck a pocket underneath it. And then on the bottom of the pocket, there's some more little piece of leftover material that I had that I gathered up and sewed, and then underneath is some lace. And another quarter sheet there. And this has material that's gathered up and sewn. Again here, oh, this is something kind of cool. I have these two little triangle pieces from when I cut the triangles on the corner here, and then you fold it in. I didn't throw them away, I kept them. I just stitched them onto this material and made it into a pocket. So I thought that kind of came out cool. And then here this flips out, nothing on the inside. And this one here, there's something about this one I really like. I don't know why. So it's just a bunch of different lace layered on top of each other, and another one of my words that I printed out. But I just like the way that looks. And here's another one of those, you can put something in this here, but I'm not going to try because it's too much. Well, you know what? Let's see. This one's easier. Okay, so there's the tuck, the ribbon on the bottom, and then the seam binding there. And here I cut this out from 12 by 12 sheet also, and it is a tuck spot. And then this here flips out, but there's nothing on the inside, but it's perfect for journaling because the paper is still pretty light. So you could journal with a black pen, or you could put pictures here, or put little brochures or anything, and then it kind of closes up. And on the side here I just have some lacy ribbon and some more of Selena's ribbon there, and then the back. So this is the fabric covered journal, and both of these journals, I don't know if I mentioned before or not, they each have 60 pages, which is the front and back. And they are the standard traveler's notebook size, the 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. And again, you can use them as standalone journals because they do come with the tie, or you can put them into your traveler's notebook, either or. So again, thanks for stopping by and taking the time to watch my videos. These two will be up on my Etsy if you are interested. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!